Hey there, everybody, welcome back. Let's talk Manchester United. I am so happy today. I'm so happy, like a lot of you are. I'm pretty sure today was one crazy day. This was one of the weirdest games I've ever watched. I think it's one of the weirdest games most people have ever watched. Definitely the worst refereeing decisions I've ever watched in my life. And I'm going to get into that more, but before that, I do want to tell everybody watching, please like and subscribe. I really do become happy every time you subscribe. Trust me, it does make my day. If you are watching this, please just check out the shorts. Trust me, they're not what do you think you are, and you'll be in for a treat. Now, getting back to the game, before anything else, because if you would have lost, definitely I would have started off with this, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have started off with it. And since we have won, I don't want people to forget that referee today. I'm not even kidding. I really think there's something going on over there. It's not like Arsenal did something, but definitely something going on with that referee. Maybe gambling debts, maybe somebody kidnapped his family. I don't know. He owes people money. I don't know what it is, but something was clearly off. United were not that good in the first half, but neither were Arsenal. Arsenal were not that good. They looked a lot better because they got chances from set plays and set pieces, that they got only because the referee kept on giving fouls and yellow cards when they were not. So Arsenal were not that good either. Something was really off. And honestly, the penalty everybody can talk about. That was one of the worst things he could have done. It was so blatant that he was on their side. It was so blatant that he was so biased toward them. It's just he wanted them to win. Now Dello got 2 yellow cards, and I'll get more into Dello's performance later. But those those tackles might have been fine, in terms of yellow cards on them on their own in any other game, because United, every time the player sneezed they got a yellow card. But with Arsenal, they were making much more worse tackles, and that's probably why Dello thought that maybe I can make this tackle. The Arsenal players weren't getting carded, so why not? But that referee was bad in every single way. And the worst thing was Bruno, when Gabriel Jesus fouled Bruno right outside the box. He did not give a foul against Bruno, and instead booked Bruno for dissent, and then gave a penalty much later. So what is it? Like, are you blind? Is he blind, or is his it wasn't enough contact for Bruno, but was an insane amount of contact for the penalty? Either way, things were really bad, and it made me so sad watching that game. After we went down to 10 men, it made me so sad that I have to watch here because I'm invested. I can't do something else, but I don't think they're going to win. 10 men against Arsenal with 30 minutes to go and a penalty? I did not think anything was going to go our way. And honestly, the refereeing decision did not, but weirdly enough, and now that's enough about the referee. Weirdly enough, we all as a team played better after that goal. Not the red card. After the red card, we conceded almost immediately, which again was by a deflection. Not something that Arsenal went ahead and cut us open. But I thought that they would cut us open for the remaining 30 minutes, which they did not. And that's Arsenal. AFTV is talking enough about it. Arsenal fans are talking enough about it. Arsenal cannot score. Arsenal, no matter how much they try, they cannot score from open play. They're just too reliant on set pieces at this point. But yeah, anyways, that's Arsenal, and screw them. United today, on the other hand, we were not that good. We were not like Liverpool last week. We did not play as well. We did not create as many chances. But we were good defensively. Again, Arsenal are pretty bad, so maybe that's why it looked a lot better defensively. However, after Arsenal equalized, we did get a lot better. The tackles going in, the blocks going in, especially from Harry Maguire and Matthias de Ligt, both of them had amazing games. But the one person, which might be controversial, but at the same time a lot of United fans agree today, is our goalkeeper. He had an amazing, not even second half, but I guess you can say second half of the game, because it went all the way up till penalties. After that penalty save that he made, he got a lot better. The goal we conceded was because of a horrible clearance from him to begin with. But after saving that penalty, he made so many good stops. He saved so many shots. He came in sweeper kept a little bit as well, and he saved 2 penalties. 2 penalties, especially the Odegaard one was a save. It's not that Odegaard had a bad penalty. It was a pretty good penalty. But Behander this is why goalkeepers have to be really tall. It's so that he can reach as far as possible, and he timed his jump perfectly. And honestly, he had a great game. And for me, he's my man of the match because he made two penalty saves. That's equal to scoring two goals if you're a striker or maybe an outfield player. So how can you not say that he wasn't the man of the match? Because apart from those two penalty saves, he made a lot of other saves as well and kept us in that game. Beginning, like everybody had, were just wondering why is Onana not starting? Why has he been dropped for Beyender? And even during the game after we conceded, we were like, this is shit. But Beyender proved us all wrong, and he's a lot of people's, and including my man of the match today. But apart from him, we had some standout performance today. Not too many because a lot of them had average performances. But our back three overall, but Licha had a really good game as well, but Matthias de Ligt and Harry Maguire had amazing games. And that last the clearance from de Ligt towards the end, that was just amazing. People, like, I think it was Trossard who would have tapped it in. That was an amazing clearance. Another reason why we won this game today, because if he doesn't save that goes in. Arsenal wins, game's done. It's our defenders are amazing today. I'm really happy for Harry Maguire. Everybody's giving him his flowers now. Trust me, I was super mad with Maguire all those years ago. Hated his performances. He literally tried to make us lose at times. That's what it looked like. But ever since he had his captaincy taken off, I guess that extra pressure off him has made him a lot better. He has put an amazing performance in his mentality. His mentality is the kind of mentality that we need in this team. That his mentality is what others should be looking toward and in the team and admire and look should be like him. Rashford should have done what Maguire did, but Rashford did the exact opposite. And I'm really happy that Maguire is getting his flowers now. And the thing is, playing the back three does suit him a lot more, and that's why he does so well for England as well. And that's one of the reasons why he's doing pretty well right now. Apart from that, Bruno had a decent game. All of the other players had a decent game. Some of them were below par. Like Rasmus to me had the worst game. Actually, Dalot had the worst game, but then after that, Rasmus. But everybody else who played today, especially Xerxes was amazing, and I'm really happy. Really, like a lot of fans, that booing wasn't directed towards Xerxes. It was unfortunate that he got subbed off and he got the burnt of it. But ever since then, he has done well, and even today, he performed really well today. And the last penalty that he took it really well. And I'm really happy that Xerxes is getting praise from the fans. He's getting love from the fans, and he sees it and he feels it. And everyone's confidence is going up. And you know what else is going up? The amount of effort people are putting in now in a game. Last week, and we saw it again this week. The only reason we won today is actually the biggest reason we won today is because Beyender made those two penalty saves. But the only reason we won today is because the players never gave up. People did not have good games. Kobe, Mainu, Ahmad, Garnacho, nobody had amazing games. We were not that good with the ball. But we did the basics right. And we ran and we never gave up. And that showed that resilience, that perseverance. It all paid off. We did get lazy at times. I did see that. It could have just been the fact that they were tired. But other than that, it was an amazing performance. And I am so happy today. And this really does feel like a good start to something good because the transfer window is open and we have been linked to a couple of players. It does suck that we haven't signed anyone yet and others have, but I think the biggest reason for that is we have to sell to buy, and it looks at least two players are definitely going. So Rashford and Casemiro look like they're gone. Others might go as well, but at least these two players are gone. And if these two players go and they're highest earners, if they're gone, we can probably get 2 or 3 players in. And if you do that, along with this team that we already have, we could really have a good end of the season, the second half of the season, not even end, a good second half of the season. And I look forward to making videos where it's going to be a lot more happy like this and a lot less like how it was for the first half of the season, especially the Ten Hag era. Anyways, thank you again everyone for watching. Just enjoy this and watch as many highlights as possible.